Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And in this video I'm going to cover the Hamilton Beach hot and iced coffee maker. Okay, the Hamilton Beach hot and iced coffee maker. 12 cups, programmable. And this model is the 49620. I picked this up at Target. This I paid $39.99 for it. It was on sale. That's one of the reasons why I got it. I think the original price is $49.99. I figure $50. And this time of recording price is early May 2025. And this is pretty neat. It does hot iced coffee. Set a clock, programmable timer. It has a bold feature, which we'll get into. Also options for 1 to 4 cups, which I'm not going to do for this demo. It's just going to be a regular demo. So let's get right into it. This demo is probably going to be a little shorter than usual because it doesn't really come with much. Just this brewing basket. No reusable screen filter, as with other coffee makers, but I guess for the price, that's to be expected. And you need to use these number 4 cone style filters for this unit. 8 to 12 cup size. A small shower head. Very tiny. Also have some nice ventilation on the top of the unit. A quick look at the carafe. And if you don't turn off the coffee maker manually, this will turn off after 2 hours. So we're going to get into brewing a pot of coffee, but first I just want to go over the control panel real quick. So when you plug it in, it's going to flash 0. You don't have to do this. If you just want to like put the water in and put the grounds in and start the unit, you could just do that and just press that power button. Now begin brewing. But if you want to take advantage of the programmable timer and the clock, first you're going to set the current time. In this example, let's just say 3:15 p.m. And we'll head over to the hour and minute buttons and do just that. I'm just going to use my thumb here so you can see. We have AM and PM indicators. That's cool. And we're just going to go to 3 p.m. I'm just going to hold it in. Go to 3, and then we're going to go to 15. Just hold it in, it scrolls faster. 3:15 p.m. And once you release, the current time is set. For setting the programmable timer for it to go off in the morning, same thing. You'll press and hold that like clock icon with the A, the auto. Press and hold that in until it flashes, and then you set the time you would like for it to start in the morning. In this example, we'll just say like 5:30 a.m. So we'll hold that, and then we'll go to the hour button. It's already on AM, so 5, and we'll just go to 30. Get a nice even number so we could time this. I didn't really time it during testing. And once you release, the time is now set for it to start at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. And once you confirm the time for it to go off in the morning, you want to press that auto button again, and you want to see it illuminated there. If you don't see that illuminated, it will not go off in the morning. And should you want to turn off the programmable timer, you would just tap that icon. Next to the auto button, you have this like coffee bean icon, and that just basically scrolls through your options. You have regular. That's just like for a regular strength pot of coffee. Then you'll have 1 to 4 cups. That's if you just want to do anywhere between 1 to 4 cups. Option for bold, an option for iced coffee, and then it goes right back to regular. Now I should mention the bold, that just gives a more stronger cup of coffee. Also, you have a water level indicator on the side of the coffee maker. I'm going to take this paper cone filter. Just place it in the brew basket like so. And we will add 12 tablespoons for the full pot. You want to do a tablespoon per cup. Get this started. Also, if you grind your own beans, you want to use like a medium grind texture. That's what you're aiming for. Okay, so from 5:30 to 5:44, so that's figure 14 minutes to complete the whole pot using the regular setting. Okay, we got up to 169 Fahrenheit, in case you can't see that. Nice hot cup of coffee. It's a good temperature. Throw in some milk so you guys get an idea of strength. Let's see. Really good heat and really acceptable flavor. I'm using Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and that came out really well. I mean, when you grind your own beans, it definitely makes a big difference. But that's an acceptable cup of coffee. Nice heat and great flavor. Really, I'm actually happy with the way this came out. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't even use the bold feature. That came out very good. So that's how you do a hot pot of coffee. I'm gonna quickly show how you do iced coffee, and then we'll end the video. Okay, now for iced coffee, and this is pretty simple. This is 3 things you have to keep in mind. First, you're gonna fill up the carafe to the 10 cup level line with ice, and this actually took like 3 ice cube trays, so it does use a lot. The second is you're only going to fill it up to the 6 cup, when you put the water in, you're only going to fill it up to the 6 cup level line. That's the max. And finally, you're going to use 2 tablespoons for every 1 cup of coffee that you use. So this is 6 cups. We're going to use 12 tablespoons. And you don't have to worry if it's flashing, by the way. Like, you don't have to set the clock or any programmable timer for this. So we're going to head over to that coffee bean icon. I'm going to scroll through the options till we get to iced coffee. And then we'll just hit start. I'm going to time this as well. We're just about finished up. It does take a while. 12.5 minutes. Throw in this creamer. I don't know, during testing, when I did the short, it came out fine. Let me see. It just looks weaker this time. I think it is. Yeah, it's weak. You know what? Dumped it out. Let's do another pour. Let's see. See, now that looks better. That's weird. The video's a little longer than expected. There's the creamer again. So the first pour was weaker than the second pour. At least when I'm looking at the screen. When I went back and I looked at it, yeah, this looks stronger. But those are the instructions. I mean, I still think it needs, I would have used 12 tablespoons. Excuse me, I wouldn't have used 12 tablespoons. I would have used 14 tablespoons for the 6 cups. But that's it. I mean, this part is actually a little bit longer than expected, but that's how it came out. So that's going to be the video of the Hamilton Beach Hot and Iced Coffee Maker, 12 cup programmable. I thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like the video. Share the video. Please subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps it grow. And I will catch you in my next one.